Hi Aquarius, happy January, happy 2018, happy birthday. I hope you guys are having a blast this year. I know it just started, but I really hope that you guys have a lot of plans for this year, a lot of plans for the future, actually a lot of plans for life. We know that Aquariuses are very futuristic, so you guys are always focused on the future. Maybe some of you are focusing too much in the past right now. So I want to start, I don't know, I just get this feeling, and just by seeing the Six of Cups, I'm seeing that you guys are probably, also we see the Justice here, but let me go back to the Six of Cups. I'm feeling a sense of maybe attachment to prior failures in your life, and maybe failures is a harsh word, but maybe when you're trying to look into the future, you're kind of looking a bit back to where you went wrong in the past. So maybe you're trying to play it safe. Justice card is here to remind you that everything is going to be okay. And if you've been fair with life, life will be fair with you. So if you have any crazy plans for 2018, go ahead and do them because it's looking up. I just want to see if there's any additional messages. I do see here you're traveling somewhere. You're going to be working really, really hard. I do see that many of you are going to be tired, but I do also see traveling abroad. So you're going to be visiting a different country. Good luck for you guys. Let's see what 2018 has to offer. January 2018 for Aquariuses. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. Top of the deck, Four of Swords. You guys are very airy this month. Eight of Wands, traveling again. We have the Knight of Swords. You're very, very airy, like I was saying. Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Six of Cups, reminiscing from the past. The King of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Seven of Cups. The Lover's card, and the Justice card, also reminding you right next to the Six of Cups, like I was showing to you guys before. Spirit definitely has a message for you with those cards, and the Knight of Wands. So what do we see here, Aquarius? First things first, before I get into the reading, you guys need a cleansing ASAP. I do feel a lot of tense energy surrounding your aura. There's swords everywhere, and swords only mean thoughts, and they're not really as negative as many people make them seem, but I do see that you're very in your head, and I do see that you guys are going through a very stressful period. Anxiety, stress, lack of sleep. I do feel and sense that energy around you. Four of Cups at your head, just thinking, very tired all the time. You sleep, you feel like you never get enough sleep. You always have something going. Even when you're sleeping, there's something on your mind. The Eight of Swords at the bottom of your feet, that only says that you feel like you're not good enough, or you're not prepared enough, or you're not brave enough to do certain things. You need to get that out of your head, because you're going to end up here. You're going to end up in a shock. So definitely sea salt baths. Sea salt baths are very, very important for you right now. I also see here Knight of Swords next, in between the Lover's card and yourself. I do want to say that if you're in a relationship, there might be third parties trying to meddle in. There might be someone that's trying to talk to you, another male, maybe one of your friends, or if you're a woman, maybe there's a guy that is interested in you that is trying to get in between, or trying to create some sort of tension between the partnership that you have going on with the person that you're dating, if you're dating anyone. Let me get straight into it. Like I said, Justice card, Six of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Like I was saying, I feel like maybe you feel like it's just in the fate of the earth and of your path in this lifetime that certain things that didn't work out before might not work out now. So I feel like you go back to that to get a reference. So let's say if you wanted to go to college for the first time, or if you wanted to apply for a job out of the country and you tried it before, you had plans of doing it before, and then something crashed or something that just really didn't happen. I feel like you're thinking of that and you're like, maybe I shouldn't do it because it didn't work before. Why would it work now? The Justice card is here to tell you that that is in the past already. You need to get out of your head. I do see here a male figure, and I do want to say it's more like a paternal figure. That's just the energy that I'm picking up. I don't know if any of you guys have fire sign parents. Maybe it's your mom that has a very strong attitude, or maybe both of your parents are fire signs, but I do see here a very strong fiery energy. It could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, but I am picking up that this is a person that may exude maturity when you speak to them, but I do want to say that emotionally they might be very immature, and it might be even that they're more immature than what you are. So I don't know if you're going to go to this person, to your dad, to this paternal figure in your life to ask for an advice of some sort, but I feel like if they give you some sort of advice, they're only going to do it in their best interest. So this wouldn't be the right person to consult anything with. If you have someone in your life that's older than you that can be a Sagittarius, I feel like you should keep your business to yourself, Aquarius, because I don't feel like they would give you the most honest opinion. They're just going to give you their opinion based on how it will impact their life, if that makes any sense. I do see here 7 of Cups and 8 of Wands. I see here there's a want maybe to travel. You're very interested in traveling, or maybe just pick up and going, but I feel like you're not set straight. Like you need some sort of preparedness. You need to have a plan. I feel like you're all over the place right now. You're a bit scattered. Maybe you're thinking of leaving your job, but you really don't have a backup plan of where you want to go. So I do feel like it's important for you to actually do some research and actually look into what you really want to do, because I feel like you might be a little lost. But like I said before, I feel like you guys need a cleansing. Sage yourself. Palo Santo, very important. I'm also hearing eucalyptus. I don't know if you can use one of those infusers to put the eucalyptus at night, or maybe just drop a few drops into your bath, or put a little drop of eucalyptus into your shower gel or anything. But I feel like the scent of eucalyptus will actually open up your third eye and your spirituality. So I do also see here that there is love in your life, but there's also like a bit of confusion in the love department. I don't know if any of you are feeling that way. Maybe you're dating more than one person. I also see here that you're going to be a bit frugal with your money. I don't know if you have a plan, but I feel like you shouldn't feel that way, because everything's already set. Like you already planted the seeds. You're just waiting for harvest now. There's really not much that you have to do right now. However, I do want to say, if you have like some stocks or bonds or anything that has to do with like money that you have put aside for something specific, and you feel like that money is safe, I feel like you should give that money a check. Like keep an eye on your money, because I feel like something can actually change, and it might not be in your best interest. So I do feel like you need to be very, very suspicious of where you have your money or where your assets are. If you have savings, if you have anything, any sort of money invested, and you feel like you have nothing to do, like you already put your money there and you don't need to worry about this at all, I feel like you should take the veil off your eyes and take a look at what really is going on. I feel like you need to do some investigative work to see what is happening with that, because I do feel like something could go wrong. I also see here that things will happen the way you want them to be, but I do feel like you need to do some homework. Like if you're planning to get a new job and it's in a different industry, or it's in a different state, or whatever it is, I feel like it will happen, but I feel like you need to do a lot of legwork. But it doesn't mean that you actually have to go anywhere. I feel like you have to read a lot. That's what I'm seeing, like investigative work, like Googling, searching, going here, there, asking people that have done this before you. I feel like it's very important for you to be informed about this. I also feel like if you keep on looking to the past, you're going to beat yourself up. Like you're a different person now. Yet, like it's completely different. The past and now are completely different. We are morphing by the second. So I feel like you shouldn't look at the past for reference of anything. I also see here that you need to rest. Aquarius, I do see that you guys need to rest a lot. I feel like you guys are very restless. Even when you're sleeping, you're not resting. So rest is a very important word. I feel like you should meditate on that word in the month of January. Rest. Every time when something's going wrong, rest. When something doesn't go the way you want it to go, rest. Rest is a very important word. I do see here some sort of project or some sort of situation where the male that I had mentioned before is involved. I feel like it's something that you guys had already planned, or something that usually happens, or I feel like you're going to be reunited with this person if you live away from your paternal figure, or if it's someone that you date that is older than you that you haven't seen for a while. I do feel like you are going to reconnect with that person. I can't see the level of romance that relationship has, but I do feel like you guys will be in each other's lives. I also see here if someone of a fire sign, specifically Sagittarius, I'm thinking, could be an Aries too, but definitely not a Leo. I'm not hearing Leo. I'm hearing more of a Sagittarius Aries combination. I feel like if someone is going to ask you to lend them money and is a fire sign, I feel like you shouldn't lend them that money. I don't feel like it's something that is in your best interest. You need to be very careful with your assets right now. I also feel like you're very confused right now. I feel like there's many thoughts going through your head at this moment, and I feel like you need to focus, but it's very important to do the cleansing, Aquarius. It's very, very important. I definitely see you here traveling, and I see you traveling with another air sign, or maybe it's someone that's very argumentative. They like to always fight, or they're very like fierce, or yeah, argumentative. So that was it for you guys. So remember, the perspective for you guys in this beginning of year, January, is to focus on the future. You guys are futuristic. Forget about the past. Forget about what didn't work in the past. Don't even think about it. You can try many times something. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't. So I feel like you need to focus on your target right now and just run with it. So have a great January. Have a great 2018. Have the happiest birthday of all. And I'll see you guys next time. Remember to please comment, share, subscribe. Hit the like button if any of this resonates with you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the month. Namaste.